Hello and thank you for viewing the introduction video of SDL Tridion Safeguard. My name is Daan van der Lucht, Manager Business Development. What is Safeguard? Safeguard is a tool that helps you monitoring and enhancing the quality and compliance of your website content that is viewable by the website visitor, not only at one moment in time, but over a period of time. This allows you to see trends over the checkpoints you are measuring over multiple sites, multiple languages and multiple brands. Users of this solution are both content editors as well as brand owners and site owners with their own distinct needs. We take a Unilever website as an example. Without going in too much detail, they monitor their websites on a wide variety of checkpoints. This slide is just an indication of a few basic best practice rules they are monitoring for messaging and branding purposes. In general, these rules may come from different sources, like their own brand book or usability and accessibility guidelines provided by W3C, or internally developed SEO guidelines, as well as legal guidelines that come from external sources like government bodies. Finally, but certainly not least, other customized guidelines that you want to be included in Safeguard. It's important to notice that some of these guidelines may differ per country, region or brand. For this Unilever example, we monitor some 75 websites, each containing some 250 pages per site against 60 plus checkpoints per page. If you calculate the math, there's a dazzling total of over 1 million checkpoints. This is impossible to manage manually. Hence, you need an automated engine that helps you managing the quality and compliance over your web estate. And there is where Safeguard comes in. I mentioned we have two user groups. We start with the editor. While working from the staging environment, the editor pushes the quick check button, right lower corner, to kick off a checking process. Failed checkpoints are highlighted on the staging page and can directly be corrected using site edit before publishing to live. The manager. Safeguard continually monitors your live website and runs all checkpoints across all pages. The performance of the website is reported in Safeguard Management Dashboard. Brand managements log into the dashboard and get a complete picture of their website performance by page, checkpoint and over time, of course. When drilling down in the dashboard interface, Safeguard displays the live website page and highlights the failed checkpoints. At the top of the detail window, there's a hyperlink to the page on the staging environment. By clicking the link, the brand manager or site manager is transferred to the site edit enabled staging environment to correct the issue found, and then the site is ready to be published to live. So you can see it's both a proactive tool that helps content editors as well as continuous monitoring for brand and site managers. When you choose to use Safeguard, there's a standard list of some 60 plus out-of-the-box best practice checkpoints. The list of checkpoints comes with the first implementation and can be fine-tuned to your custom needs. This library is created based on over 7 years of experience with a large number of reference customers. Therefore, we aim to cover over 80% of your daily priority checkpoints. The other 20% can easily be included while implementing Safeguard. It saves you a lot of time in developing a wide variety of guidelines. Now I've seen some theories, it's time to put it into practice and show you the demo. Here you can see the management dashboard of Safeguard. I'm in the role of a site or brand manager and I'm interested to understand how one of my websites is performing against all the checkpoints I have created. I will first go over what you see on the screens before moving into the checkpoints. As you can see, my website estate consists of 3 sites. Here you can see a summary of the sites, like number of pages and errors to be fixed. For this demonstration, I will focus on the United Kingdom website, and by clicking on the link, it will show me an overview of my status and assets in more detail for this particular site. The left column shows me what is wrong, whereas the right column shows me what is out there. A line graph indicates the performance against checkpoints over time and is set on a monthly time interval, but I can simply change that into any time interval if needed. The issues to be fixed are categorized by checkpoint and by priority. This can also be made visible by clicking on the error spread tab of the graph. The errors are categorized over 2 tabs. When I move over to the checkpoints tab, there is a detailed list of all the errors on my site. This again can be viewed by priority or by page or by issue, like SEO, accessibility or usability, or all of the above. The spelling tab shows me all the pages where a spelling error might occur. Let's first take a look at a number of checkpoint errors. It's very annoying for visitors to experience broken links. Sometimes they are internal, many times they are external links. In this example, you see that we have 3 of them, and this is usability bad practice. By clicking on the error, we get a better insight of where they occur. If you click on one of the sites, the error will appear highlighted. For SEO purposes, phrases like "click here" are meaningless. Therefore, this kind of linking should be avoided. Here again, clicking will give you an exact location of using this bad practice. Last example in this tab is the priority call for using alt text on images. This is a W3C Level A standard for accessibility and also helps you in your SEO goals. The spelling tab more or less speaks for itself, and I trust there is no need to explain the reasons for this important checkpoint. For your convenience, there are a number of language libraries available, and you can add your own words to your dictionary. Next to understanding what is potentially wrong, there are also two tabs for understanding what is out there. The Assets tab brings me to an overview of file and content assets, where I can see, for example, I have 32 images on my site. By clicking on it, we can see the images used in a simple overview. Also interesting to know what kind of files are out there. You might have good reasons to put a Word document live, but there's a risk of people adapting Office files too much. PDF might be a better alternative. The About Us tab gives you some surprising insight about your website. Did you know about people, organizations and countries your website is talking about? You'll be surprised how often websites talk about people who are not within the company anymore. Maybe some organizations shouldn't be mentioned on your website as well. I trust this demo gave you a high-level overview of the Safeguard solution. Protecting your brand online requires a lot of discipline, but Safeguard helps you to streamline automatic error detection and error correction within your SDL Tridion environment. If you're interested in an in-depth demo, I welcome you to contact myself or one of our account managers. Thanks and goodbye.